skydiving. 5,
Do you want to go to a school that allows you to be hands-on?
2,
Want to experience a real-world environment?
Are you a dedicated student?
Are you the next big thing?
This could be you.
Let's introduce some colors. How's that? This is the most ugly color palette.
My name is Reveal Villanueva, and I am a multidisciplinary artist. I told myself, this was back in 2019, this was like pre-COVID. Alan Watts said this, he said, if money doesn't count in life right now, what would you do? When I asked that to myself, I literally said, I just want to make art. I just want to paint, no matter what. If money or capitalism, stuff like that doesn't exist anymore, I don't mind painting all the time. I love that. When I was in art history, I was really excited that our professor was like, oh, we're gonna do Southeast Asian art history. I was like, oh my God, that's my section, right? Because Philippines is Southeast Asia. And Philippines was not mentioned. And that was the point for me to ask, like, what the heck? So this is intro to art history, and Philippines is not included, even though it says Southeast Asia. And so at that point, I started to realize, like, there should be more Filipino artists. Formal-wise, painting is a two-dimensional representation of reality, while sculpture is a three-dimensional representation of something. It really depends on what the artist is trying to depict. And for me, having the real object, like the 3D, you get a chance to feel its authenticity and its feeling of genuinity. But also, I don't know if that's even a word. Now this is where the 2D and the 3D is actually working. With 2D, you see shapes, you see where things are, but sometimes you kind of feel confused in some certain parts of the reference, like, what the hell is that? Having that object that's also in the similar composition or sort of angle, then you understand, oh, so that specific part of that object is creating that shadow, so that's why it doesn't translate well on 2D. Having those two, for me, then I could basically use that sort of three-dimensional practice into my works. I always tell this to young artists that when I paint, I think of it as if it's 3D. So I sculpt the subjects into the painting. So I'm following the form. The message that I want for the Filipino community is that we're done being invisible. We're done with the stereotypes that we're always nannies and nurses. We gotta turn back to our elders and to our ancestors who were the original storytellers. As Filipinos, we're so talented and we gotta embrace that. That's literally a talent and a gift that was given to us. It's part of our genes. For me, wise with art, this is a way to retell a new story, to gain more imagination and to represent who we are. My goal is for the younger generation to just like, if Kuya Reveal can do that, I can do that too, right? That's my goal. If I can do it, they can do it, you know?
So, yeah, that's what I love about being an accountant. I find the repetitiveness pretty therapeutic, honestly.
Wow, that's so interesting.
So, you like pizza? My favorite pizza joint is the Pizza that Robbie and Danforth.
Pizza, really? Don't you think that stuff tastes like cardboard?
Evening, folks.
Are you guys ready to order, or do you still need a few more moments with the menu?
I'll take,
Why do you keep looking at
Oh my God! Shit, sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Okay, don't freak out. What did I just say? Who the hell are you? I'm you, man. Now can you just, like... This can't be happening. Am I dead? Are you gonna kill me? Aw, man. Chill out, okay? I'm here to...
Hi there.
Oh. Hey. Alright, so what is this? Some kind of ghost of shitty dates past or something? Ah, man. I told you, I'm you! Look, I can see your date isn't going as planned, obviously. Yeah, well, I don't want to mess this one up, you know? I really like her. I mean, I feel like I'm just so boring, so I did all this research to try to... You're too nice. What? Yeah, you're too nice. Look, you like this girl a lot, right? If you want her to like you, you gotta put her down a little bit. You know the saying, right? Nice guys finish last. I don't think I've ever believed in that saying in my entire life. And where's that gotten you? Thanks, Sam. If a date's going this badly, what exactly is it you have to lose?
Wow, you were in there a while. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, I saw in your bio that you're really into astrology.
Yeah? I'm a Leo. What about you?
You don't really believe in that stuff, though, do you? Like, you know it's not real, right?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty fun to read about, and it's actually pretty...
Oh, come on. Well, that stuff is so stupid. I begged you for someone smarter.
Excuse me?
I mean, I probably should have guessed from the fact that you said you like traveling, pizza, and your dating profile.
Hey.
Like, come on. You couldn't have thought of anything else? Those are like the two most basic things I've ever heard.
What the fuck is going on?
Excuse me for a moment. Hey, dude, what the fuck? You told me this would work. I just made things worse. Hey, dude. Now that show Ghost is getting a third season? Good for them. Are you even listening to me? Move on, man. She's not interested. I think she was kind of a bitch anyways. Nothing to do with you. Hey! Where you going? Come back! Hey, Emily! Emily, I am so sorry. Please believe me. What happened back there, what I said, I did not mean to.
I'm not looking for an apology.
Please, just give me another chance.
You really hurt my feelings, Sam. And I actually thought this date was gonna go well. I really did. God, you seem like such a good guy at first, but then this happened. And I just... I don't even know what to say. I mean, every single date I've been on in the past few months has been exactly the same. I meet a guy on a dating app who seems nice, and then somehow he's worse than the last? I mean, maybe it's my fault. Maybe my standards are too high. I don't know. You know, I really thought you were gonna be different, Sam. But I guess I was wrong. Hey, what are you doing? Get out!
I'm not trying to apologize. I just need to explain myself.
Is he getting in here?
No, sorry. Sam, come on, please,
It's
just get
not
out.
you.
What's not her?
The dates, your standards, me. It's not your fault. I said those things because I'm really insecure about myself, and I don't want you to think it had anything to do with you. I really wanted you to like me, Emily, and I didn't want to mess things up. I'm really sorry that what I said hurt your feelings.
What did you say to her?
Sorry, do you mind just... All right, I think I said what I needed to say. I'm so sorry again, Emily. I'll let you go. Good night. Do you guys have bubble tea?
When university didn't work out for me, I enrolled at the Story Arts Center.
Here, I got more than just classes.
I also make projects that I can add to my resume.
Take this commercial, for example. See? They're working right now. Look how serious they are.
What I'm trying to say is Centennial College is all about exploring your passions and making them a career. That's looking great, by the way.
So that's my story. What's yours?
And cut.
All right. Yes! Walk out.
Welcome to this episode of The Journal. I'm your host, Nick Ferrazzoli.
And I'm your other host, Ryan Hunter McConnell.
Today, our show will focus on something that nurtures both our bodies and souls, food.
You know, food is something that creates community. It ties culture, family, and friends. It can even become a meditative process.
From a couple that fell in love in making food, we'll then dive into a family journey of sharing recipes through generations.
We're also learning about the efforts of making food at home and how cooking with friends is not only about the love of food, but also the food of love.
Ryan, how poetic.
Thank you. I specialize in poetry and eating.
Well, that's great, because I have a little surprise prepared for you to expand your food horizons.
Wait, what? That is not on my contract.
Hi, my name is Maria and I'm an international student from Mexico. When I arrived here to Canada, I fell in love with the international scene. One of the things that I enjoy the most is eating. So getting to know new dishes was something amazing for me. I have this group of friends that we get together and we cook this dish called hot pot, which is basically hot broth, and you get raw ingredients and you heat up the broth and you cook everything in it while you're eating. I have this friend Yachao who's from Taiwan, and she's usually the one that takes the initiative on choosing the ingredients and choosing the broth. So I want to switch it up a bit and I want to take the initiative myself. We're gonna go to an Asian supermarket. I hope that it's not gonna be very chaotic. I'm gonna have Yachao's help so I don't go rogue. Hopefully it'll turn out fine and I don't poison my friends. So let's go and see how it goes.
There are a lot of different types of noodles.
Yeah.
This is usually the part which I get more anxious because there's like so many options.
Yeah, this is another our traditional noodle. Where is the famous? Guanmiao is the place who is famous about this noodle.
Oh, I see. It
Yeah.
says made in Taiwan.
Yes.
Okay, and so in this side we have our soup bases. Hot pot soup base spicy, no, base plain. Oh, I see a mushroom over here.
Yeah, it's a mushroom base.
See, I don't think I would be this lost if it were a regular supermarket, but just being here and seeing so many different sauces, so many different flavors of stuff, I'm like lost. It's a very large carrot. Bok choy.
Yeah.
This one I like.
Yeah.
Shanghai and Naiyu. I don't want to butcher the name, but
Yeah, but it's the
what is the
similar-
difference?
They just here is a white part and this is a green part, but the taste similar.
Taste is similar.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can pick up whatever you want. You tried that in Chinese restaurant before? and you love it.
She knows more about what I eat than I do.
谢谢姐，你看看我这边。现在已经是不是不要对我
Wow! Less than $100. I cannot believe you. This is gonna be my next supermarket, like, for everything. Let's go, I'm excited. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but the steps that we need to take this is like washing the veggies, cutting them, putting them into plates, unfreezing the fish balls and the meatballs and the shrimp, which are frozen.
Yeah.
And after we prepare all that, we start with the broths. We put them, okay. See, I'm not that lost.
And then we just finish shutting first. You need to rotate it first. And okay. You want to try? Oh.
Yes. Oh my god.
Try it before I add any.
See, I'm not that big of a fan of tofu, but I trust you.
Try a little first. Normally we eat that with congee.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a good cook do you think I am?
I think the first time I met you, maybe 2. I think now you are 7.
7 is my favorite number, so I don't see the problem with that. We're done with the prepping!
I'm so ready.
To me, food is like a love language. You get to choose to show love with everything that you prepare. You're putting your time, your effort on everything that you do. I gotta say that, yeah, Chow, you've taught me a lot about how food is something really special, something to share. And I do sense that Hot Pot has that quality of sharing that love of making food together with people that you care. Yes? It's good? Yay!
Like dipping it, you have really good. Where's the difference? Oh, there.
Congratulations, Maria.
Thank you, guys. You finished it.
Yay! A round of applause for me.
It's that time of year in the wild world that is college. Most individuals in this territory take this as a time of rest and to rejoice in the calm and peace of being almost out of school. But there's a type of individual that catches the attention on this time of the year. The procrastinator. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, to procrastinate is to keep delaying something that must be done often because it's unpleasant or boring. This individual is the embodiment of this idea.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Huh. I can do this. One last push and I'll be done. I'll enjoy my break. I'll go to the movies. I'll go to the beach. And no, I gotta work this first. I just got 2 hours. Shit.
This is his last chance to get everything done to be free to enjoy the break with the rest of his friends.
Okay, I need to do 3 main things. 1, write some comments on the class forum. Well, that's easy. 2, maybe write 1 essay. And 3, do a diagram. Well, that's not complicated, I got it.
For this task, the procrastinator only has a couple of hours.
Well, that's a good argument, dear classmate, in relationship to the thing that you have to determine in your essay, I'll suggest. What do I suggest?
One of the biggest weaknesses of is this device that's capable to get all the data and information of the world. It's just now used to watch cat videos. What the procrastinator doesn't know is that this little mistake took 30 minutes of his time.
Only 1 hour 30 minutes left. Pesky aankh. This is not good, man. This is the last time. Next semester I'll be more responsible. Oh God, what have I been doing all this time? I told you, bro, it's due in a week. Stop worrying about it. Let's go have something to eat. You already did it? That's kind of nerdy, bro. I already got some time. Come, let's go and eat some.
He has lost 15 minutes more. The procrastinator is reaching on the end of the last task. In this moment, scientists believe that the pressure of time and the power of human creativity are combined to create a one-in-a-lifetime experience, where the procrastinator works in a trance-like state, hyper-focused in reaching his goal. And just like that, another school year ends, and this amazing experience will happen again. The procrastinator once more will rush to that final deadline. That is the nature of college.
So, you going to the second floor?
Thought about how chocolate is the greatest candy ever made? Just think about it. Ever since the dawn of civilization, they've been treating cocoa beans like a valuable resource, especially in the pre-Hispanic era. Oh, and also, in ancient tribes in Mexico, they would even praise chocolate in ceremonies.
You realize you just told me a scene out of Willy Wonka?
Okay, yeah, but that's probably based on reality.
Okay, true, but you know what is good? Gummies, especially the spicy ones.
Dude, gummies are like the most unhealthy and disgusting candy I can think of.
What? That's not true. They come in so many different flavors and shapes, and plus you'll never get bored of them because there's just so many different kinds.
Okay, shapes and all that whatnot. Who cares? The thing is made with pig skin. It's disgusting.
That's funny because they come in the form of a bear.
Listen, chocolate, it can come in so many other forms as well. We have white chocolate, dark chocolate, chocolate with cookies in it, you name it. On top of that, 5-star fancy restaurants garnish their desserts with chocolate. There's also fancy gourmet boxes with chocolate in it. There aren't any fancy gourmet boxes for gummies because gummies are meant to be eaten on the go, at the gas station, or by children.
Okay, you got me there. Now I want a box of chocolates.
See? I told you.
And you know what else? A box of gummies.
You want to play a game I made when I was like 10?
A game? Of course I want to play a game. I don't know the rules, but I'm going to kick your ass either way.
Okay.
Great. All you gotta do is write your initials on it.
Are you signing me into something illegal?
You'll never know. Okay, so now throw it as far as you can.
Okay.
Hold on, wait! I'm not allowed to look.
Oh, okay. Don't peek.
Close your eyes.
So now what?
Your mission is simple. To kill, or it's to be killed. Your weapons are all over this park. I mean, battlefield. The sticks. The bigger the stick, more powerful that stick is. There's one catch though. Only one bullet's allowed in the chamber at a time. You must discard of your weapon after using it. If you forget to discard or break it, it will explode in your face. So only pick a weapon you know you can handle.
Why would a gun only have one bullet?
I don't know, it made more sense when I was a kid. Now, take your time to find your gun. If you find a gun with your enemy's initial on it, time's up. Warfare begins. Do I make myself clear, Private?
Yes, sir.
Go! You are the chosen one.
Oh my god. Game over.
No! Please! I have kids at home! But this ain't my first rodeo!
Trap-wise, demon cars in that capsize with the chills, freezing marrow, cause that motherfucking skin frill. Don't let the motherfucking devil tell you I don't exist. Don't fucking fall for the oldest trick. The buck, bitch.
My name is Wirase, and I am an indigenous hip-hop artist. Life on a reservation, for me personally, it was, in retrospect, now, I find it extremely boring. There's not much to do. When you're a kid, you don't see all of it. I feel like going there now, it feels kind of hopeless because there's not a lot of jobs that can give you enough money to leave. I think a lot of things that happened to me on my reservation just were traumatic. And it just, for me, music is my expression. It's like, it's how I get through that, you know what I mean? I have tons of songs that are just personal stories from the reservation or my thoughts about reservations. I mean, Black and Blue, the whole thing was about abuse, and there's so much from that that came from, you know, living there and living that life. They've been brainwashed in a system where it keeps them there, you know, which is terrible. And it makes my way into my music with songs like that, and songs like Poison. A lot of the subject matter on Poison has a lot to do with alcoholism on reservations.
Stuck right in the story, right? And stuck looping and stuck in the same grouping.
I love telling stories. That's my favorite thing to do when I'm writing a song, is like create some fantastical story or something. And so like the challenge is like creating a cool story and then also creating an actual song.
That's just how it is when Reds gets hip and bubbling. See us no more and drinking until we numb again.
Native people and Native culture as a whole is all built around storytelling, and like we weren't really known for writing stuff down, so it was all given through teaching. And so that was huge in the culture, and just like sitting down with people and just listening to stories. You know, I don't read a crazy amount of books or anything, but it's just like verbal storytelling is really, I think it comes from the culture.
City full of poison and we choking on the smoke. We got the hardest fucking souls on the side of the note. You might be making pretty prayers in the background of your thoughts, but we know when shit gets real, all that fake shit just gets lost. We got a city full of poison and we choking on the smoke. We got the hardest fucking souls on the side of the note.
I think I was about 10 years old. I didn't really do it at all on the reservation, but when I moved here and I lived in Richmond Hill, like that's where it started. And that's where I recorded my first song. And then from there, I never stopped. Grade 8 was when I was handing out CDs in middle school, and I was just like, which is crazy to me. In grade 8, are you kidding me? Like, how old are you in grade 8? Like a lot of like my mom and my dad and like all my other uncles on my mom's side are all musicians, and they're like, damn, like this kid, like look at this kid, like he's actually like making all his own music and stuff like that. Like
you there, but really you just a hard decoy, watching through the trenches, brothers, sisters, and elder, like you talking like you ate in the helper handle debater, right? You faking shit, lying more than the truthers might. I do it all greater, with little more than a working mic. Yeah.
After listening to my music, I hope they do a little bit of research on whatever, you know what I mean? Like, overall, I hope they like learn something. I hope it sparks an interest in them and be like, oh man, like if I'm talking about, you know, the alcoholism or like the conditions on reservations, and like, well, what are the conditions on reservations? Like clearly they're bad, and hopefully they look into it and they're like, oh wow, they're really bad. You know what I mean? Like I did not know that Canada treated the Native population so poorly. Like I hope something like that happens after listening to my music.
I used to decorate my old room in Mexico with empty bottles of wine. In their necks, I stored trinkets and tokens, things that were worth less than a dime, but for me were priceless. Even if they had nothing in them, they kept memories of the people I shared their contents with. My grandpa, or my friends from high school, a young love. Obviously, when I moved to Toronto, I couldn't take 15 empty bottles of wine with me, so I had to start over, just like I did with my life. There's a quote by Juan Carlos Onetti that my mom likes saying a lot. Los hechos son siempre vacíos. Son recipientes que tomarán la forma del sentimiento que los llene. And that's what I think happens with bottles. They're containers, receptacles of memories and love. Settling in a new place is always hard. I found the Canadian winter particularly cold and harsh, but luckily I found warmth in the people I met here. Amongst them, I made a very special friend named Oscar, and he was from Colombia. We met because we were together in a WhatsApp group that was formed with all the Latin people studying at Centennial College. And we started going out, and we created a very strong bond. I remember that on my birthday, I invited my Latin friends over to celebrate, and Oscar arrived with a little cake and this bottle of beer. And I was so surprised because I don't remember telling him about my obsession with collecting bottles with cool labels on them. But still, he saw this beer and thought of me and to give it as a present. And it warmed my heart. It made me feel that even if I was away from my hometown, I was starting to build a home here with the people I'd met. 2 months ago, we received the news that Oscar had suddenly passed away from a very uncommon bacterial infection. And it was so unexpected, so shocking that somebody that young could die so suddenly. And it made me reflect on life's fragility. One moment we're here, and the next we're gone. That made me realize how important it is to treasure the memories we have with the people we love. What are we, if not a collection of all the moments that have led us to where we are right now? In a way, we never actually leave home if we carry our traditions and the things we used to do before. I want to keep that old tradition of keeping the bottles that mean something to me. That is why I want to celebrate life, Oscar's life, and the life I'm building here. I want to be able to look at my wall and remember all the good times that I've had. So, let's start with this one.
Do you want to be a part of a school that allows you to be hands-on? Are you a dedicated student? Do you want to experience a real-world environment? Are you the next big thing?
Long time ago, somebody said to me, oh, genealogy for a lot of people is a grief project. And that really resonated with me. So I'm Kelly Stadelbauer, and I am originally from London, Ontario, currently living in Mississauga. I have this hobby, which is genealogy. I'm an amateur genealogist, meaning I don't get paid for it. It's not my job. It's just my hobby and my obsession. Yeah, so genealogy is researching your family's roots and trying to make sense of a family's history. And it's something that I've been really interested in for almost 25 years now. A couple of years ago, I fell into a sub-hobby. I didn't plan for it. It just sort of happened. I came across photos one day in an antique store where I saw that these beautiful photograph cards, and they'd be from about the 1890s, actually had people's names on them. The family's name, there was a mother, a father, and a child, and it had their names, and it had the location of the studio on the card. And it occurred to me, I could trace these people. I could potentially find their family, and I could potentially get these cards back home to their family. And that's where it started, was really by almost by accident. And now it's become sort of another real interest of mine is purposefully going to antique stores and seeing if I can find photographs that I can return to their families. I'd never find his family. I just wouldn't. What else we got here? Nothing on the back. Nice photo, but nothing on the back. Nice photo, nothing on the back. No name. I mean, there's a place. There's a photographer's name and a place. Ohio, but nothing. Oh wait, oh wait. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Sometimes very, very faintly, at the very, very bottom there, you can see somebody has written in pencil, they've written a name. So the question is, can I figure out what that says? I started this hobby, as I say, a couple of years ago, but it was before COVID. Shortly after COVID, I had a very sudden and surprising diagnosis of breast cancer, a very aggressive form of breast cancer. And that, because of the treatment I required, I had to immediately step away from my job that I love and my job that fills my day, some of my nights, my weekends. But this job I loved, I had to step away. And this sub-hobby that I'm doing with repatriating these photos back to their family members, I think was a huge source of support during that time, because due to the treatment, I wasn't able to have the energy 24/7 that I normally had, and I only had spurts of energy for small periods of time. But this is the kind of thing I could do in those small periods of time. So I could take on the research of one photo for a 20-minute period, and it would keep me active, keep my mind engaged, keep me distracted from, you know, sort of the bigger issue in my life, which was breast cancer. And so it was extremely helpful. It's almost like you need to quickly figure out what's going to ground you through that journey, that cancer journey, through that illness process. And for me, the thing that grounded me was the notion of gratitude. And so I was constantly looking for, what can I be grateful for that will get me through this day? What can I be grateful for despite this really serious illness? What can I be grateful for despite the potential prognosis? And it might be a good time to mention that I'm doing well now, and I'm through the treatment and thriving. But having that anchor of gratitude was a really important part of getting me through emotionally that period of time. I was grateful that I could do this for people. I was grateful that I could bring that surprise into people's lives and a surprise piece of joy into people's lives. And grateful that I could get something back, which is that, you know, that really great feeling that comes when you do a random act of kindness for a stranger. That's like a year's worth of work for me to find all these people. Yeah, so I go into the antique stores and I'm looking for photographs. Sometimes they're in boxes and there's a whole bunch of photographs. Sometimes they're sitting up on shelves, nicely framed. I don't want the frames. And so the first process is figuring out which are the ones that are worth buying. And so which ones are likely to, where I'm likely to be successful in reuniting that photo back to its family. So to do that, I'm looking for at least a couple of data points. There needs to be a name of some sort. Sometimes it's just a last name, sometimes it's a full name. I could probably find all these people. That's cool. Because what I can do is I can take sort of miniature photographs of, I can take photographs of each of these miniature photos, blow them up, send those to the family members. Wouldn't be able to do it for somebody who's named, you know, like somebody who's named Smith, E. Smith. I'll never find her family. But B.M. Whittet, I could probably find her family, especially with that hairdo. I want to find her family because So we will take this. This is going to keep me busy for quite some time. That's exciting. Ideally, there's a place, and often that comes from the photographer. So these photos, when we're thinking about photos today, we're printing them off our digital cameras, or maybe we've got photos from our parents back in the 60s or 70s or 80s. I'm really dating myself now. But the photos from the time period I'm looking at, which is 100 years ago, were done in studios. People couldn't afford their own cameras. So you went to a photographer and you had a photo taken. And so the studio typically had their name at the bottom of that photo and the place. And so that place becomes really important in trying to track down a family member. So I'm looking for those data points on the photos. I'll purchase the photos, bring them home, and then start to do my searching. And yeah, I've a couple times I've gotten home and thought, oh, I can't believe I bought this photo because there's barely any information here. This is Harry Hawthorne. This is Harry Hawthorne. This is Harry Hawthorne. Meet Harry. And Harry, this photo was taken at the Roy Studio in Peterborough, Canada. I think that's probably Ontario. So I think we have a very good chance of finding Harry Hawthorne's family. So for $2, we'll take that one. Yay! Way to go, Harry. But yeah, I've probably sent out maybe a dozen photos now. And I did some math the other day, and I think I've got about a 25% success rate so far. So if I buy 4 photos, I get 1 back to its family member. For now, hopefully over time that success rate goes up, but I think 25% is not bad. That's not bad at all. There's such a thrill in, first of all, the hunt. Can I solve this problem? Can I find this person's family? Doing that research, applying the skills and knowledge that I've developed over 25 years of my genealogy hobby, now applying to this sub-hobby. That's pretty thrilling, is to see if I can solve the puzzle. That's the first part of what I love about this particular hobby. The second part is just the thrill of getting that photo back to its family member, and getting some insight into how that made that family feel to be reunited with this lost relative. And getting messages back from those individuals and their families about that impact that it's had in receiving this long-lost photo. It's the kind of project that will keep me going for years and years and years to come, as long as I have a brain that's functional. And so I'm really hopeful that, over the course of my lifetime, I'll be able to reunite dozens and dozens and dozens of more photos with their families.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate all Russians.
No.
I hate all Russians. I hate all Russians. I wish you death.
It was my first day of class and I didn't know what to expect.
Mais je sais avec chaque pas que je fais.
me llevará a algo mejor de lo que esperaba.
Em algum lugar onde eu possa empregar.
Мое креативное видение продвигает мою карьеру.
Now that's the path I've chosen. What's yours?
Babe, what movie do you want to watch? Babe?
I don't know, maybe something with some action. What do you think?
I knew it. I already have the movie ready.
Oh, you think you're clever, huh?
I mean, I am. But you are always so predictable. And that's why I love you.
I'm predictable? You're the predictable one. Whenever we start a movie, you're asleep like halfway through. Like, what's the point of even watching?
Well, the first half is when everything is good and perfect, and the second half is when everything goes wrong. I mean, why watch the bad part when I can watch and leave the good part with you? Ooh. Soda and wine glasses. Classic. To think you have been sober for 3 years now.
I know, it's crazy to believe. I can't believe it myself. I mean, thanks for like sticking by me through like all this time. It's tough. It's a good movie, eh, babe? Babe? Not again. Alright. Let's go. Take you to bed.
Yeah, I'm good. Just grabbing some water. I'll be right back.
Okay, love you.
Love you too, babe. No. I love you. Not again. Babe. Let's go. God, sorry, my legs wouldn't work. I was trying.
Camera ready?
Back again.
I'm ready.
Ah.
Why are you so...
Easy. I beat you.
Hey guys, sorry. I just wanted to finish my assignment for George's class.
Isn't that due in 2 weeks?
Yeah, but I didn't feel like having it pile up. So, what are we playing now?
You can wait for us to finish our best of 3, or you can go and try this new machine over there.
Fine. I'm sure I can blow off some steam with this.
Hey, we're going for some shots. You want to come?
No. Trying to beat my high score. I forgot my key in the room, but can I knock when I'm done?
Okay, sure.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Did you just finish playing?
Yeah, it's super cool, but I need some rest for class tomorrow.
Tomorrow? The class is in 1 hour.
so sorry. What did I miss?
Dude, where have you been? You're late. You have to talk to the teacher now. Dude, where have you been?
Did we get it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, we have it. We have it.
Yes!
Yeah! Okay, wait. So you're probably wondering what we're doing. Let me go back to the beginning and tell you.
So, as you see here, there is not much I can do. It is not my fault you didn't do all these assignments.
But Paul, there should be something else I can do. Can I have another chance or an extension?
Another chance. I'm sorry, but that would be insulting for this class. You know how this works. There's no second chances. But hey, you know, the final exam is next week. If you pass it, you should be okay.
So yeah, that was my chance. In case you're wondering, I always liked Juliana. And I thought this was the opportunity to finally get her attention. So, I thought of this.
So, why are we here? Wait, is that my house?
Yes, but more importantly, the one in front of it is Paul. See, I don't know if you know this, but the exam is next Monday. And Juliana's about to fail the class.
Oh, not again. Are you still into her? Don't you get it? She doesn't like you.
Okay, hold on. Just listen, okay? If we do this, there is no way she doesn't want to be with me.
Okay, get to the point.
Okay, so now we all know the exam's next Monday. And we know that Paul likes to have his exams a week prior. So, what if we get the exam and help out Juliana?
And how do you plan on doing it?
Well, Alex lives right across from Paul's house. He's gonna be our eyes and ears in the operation.
Okay, guys. All set.
Paul always parks his car in front of his house. So we're gonna use this as a distraction. Paul's car is gonna be sitting outside. Me and Oslo need to get in. So for this, Joseph, you need to trigger the alarm and get Paul out of the house for at least 7 minutes. Joseph, just hit the car so the alarm goes off, and Paul comes outside.
What is going on? Are you okay?
Guys, this is it. He's coming out.
I was going down the street and I didn't see this car and I think I hurt my knee.
Joseph, oh my God, are you okay? Is the car okay?
Okay, Alex, we're in. Just make sure Paul stays out.
Ah, my leg!
Okay, buddy, where does it hurt? Let me have a look. If you keep moving, I can't see what's going on. Can you try to stay still?
But it hurts so bad. Mom? Can you please tell my mom that I love her? I'm seeing the light.
Okay, stop being a drama king and stay there. I will go inside to grab a first aid kit.
No, wait. Let me tell you something.
What's up?
I'm sorry about the car. I think we should go see a mechanic.
No, don't worry about it. It's just a small scratch. Now let me see your leg.
Any questions so far?
Okay, so you want Alex to look over the whole thing and Joseph to smash into his car, but what about me? Why do I have to go in there?
Well, Oslo, it's not a secret you're a computer genius. So I just need your help to crack into his computer and get the exam.
Hey, this way. I see the laptop. Hello to the hotel. Just give me 5 minutes.
Okay, is your leg okay? Is everything else okay? Let me just go grab some Band-Aids and alcohol so we can clean those scratches.
No, wait. Can you check if my bike is okay?
Yeah, sure. Can you you explain to me what happened? How could you hit the car? And yeah, your bike is fine.
I'm sorry. I got distracted, and yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's amazing. Just send me a copy.
Guys, he's going back inside. I repeat, he's going back inside.
Now what? Let's get out of here.
Let's use the window.
Are you crazy?
Better idea. This was your plan.
Fine.
Oh, you're on your feet. That's good. Now, let me see that.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Really sorry about the car. Did we get it?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, we have it.
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, Alejandro, what are you doing here? Can I get you something?
No, I'm alright. I just need 5 minutes if you're free.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I overheard your conversation with Paul yesterday, and he's a dick. And I know you need to pass the final exam, and...
Oh yeah, don't even mention it. I'll guess I will have to go summer school.
About that, I think I have something that might help. Don't ask how, but here are the answers to the final exam.
What? How do you get that? Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my boyfriend. We're going out later. But thank you, and see you on Monday.
Okay, guys, this is the last exam. There were some last minute changes, but nothing to worry about. Please take your time. Good luck.
What? This is not the exam you gave me. These are another questions.
What?